After a Bama timeout, it's the last play of the game. Hurts drops back, and he's looking to go deep. He hits Smith behind the defense. Nichols can't bring him down. Carey and Bridgewater miss. Smith walks into the end zone with no time left. 27-27. Bama lines up for the extra point, and it's good. The Alabama Crimson Tide are your national champions, but that was last year, and our Tigers are looking for revenge. Welcome back to the Grambling State Dynasty. Our 12th ranked Tigers welcome the 4th ranked Alabama Crimson Tide to the hole. It's going to be a tough matchup, two of the top rated offenses and defenses in the country. GSU has 3 prospects on campus, including 5-star QB Matt Jones, 5-star wideout Bobby Smith, and 3-star guard Reggie Jenkins. Star of the first, Joe Thomas hits the hole on the left, gets popped after picking up 4. Second down, Thomas takes the handoff up the middle, gets destroyed but gains 3 yards. It's 3rd and short for the Tigers. Thomas tries to take it right but gets shut down. Grambling State goes 3 and out. Bama takes over to it with a 3-step drop and hits Smith on the slant. He shakes a tackle and picks up 11. Then Tua goes back to the air, hitting Smith again across the middle. He turns upfield and gains 12. On first down, Harris takes the sweep left, turns upfield, throws a nasty stiff arm on Collins and gets pulled down after gaining 9. Then on second, Harris tries to go up the middle but gets stuffed by Josh Carey. 3rd and short for the Tide. Harris tries to take it up the middle again, but Carey and the boys shut it down, forcing a 4th down. Bama set up to go for it on 4th. Harris goes back up the middle and powers ahead for the 1st down. 2 plays later, Tua with the deep drop, and he throws a dart to Torres across the middle, and he sheds a tackle and gets into the end zone. Bama strikes first, 7-0. Tigers look to respond. Here comes the running game. Thomas goes up the gut and picks up 8. Then on second down, Austin keeps the option right, cuts inside and picks up 5 in the 1st. Then Austin would drop back and hits Terrell on the slant. He fights ahead for 12 yards. 2 plays later, Thomas hits the hole on the left, bounces it outside, and gets great downfield blocking. He turns upfield and gains 19. Tigers have it 1st down at the 25. Austin goes back to the air, hitting Terrell on the slant for 15. 1st and goal, Tigers. Then JT finds some room up the middle and shows off his strength for 8 yards. 2 plays later, Thomas powers his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Grambling. We're all knotted up at 7. But here comes Bama, Tua with the play action. Tries to sneak up the middle, but Marvin Goff stands him up. Then on 3rd and long, Tua with the deep drop. He has tons of time, and he's looking to go deep, but the pass is broken up by Brian Smith. Bama is forced to punt. GSU takes over. Joe Thomas muscles his way up the middle for 7 yards. Then PA2 keeps the option right, cuts back inside and picks up 6. 3 plays later, Thomas finds a hole on the right and bulldozes his way for the 1st down. New set of downs for the Tigers. Austin drops back and throws a dangerous pass over the middle to Bradford for 6. Tigers set to go for it on 4th down. Thomas takes the handoff and finds a huge lane, gets a block downfield and picks up 17. Start the 2nd quarter and Austin's going to the air. He hits Bradford on the slant and he muscles his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Grambling. Tigers lead 14-7. But Bama looks to answer. Harris takes the handoff up the middle and bowls his way to 7 yards. 2 plays later, Tua with the drop back. But here comes Richard Maynard off the corner. He gets the sack. What a rush by the sophomore. Bama would be forced to punt. And the Tigers would come out driving. Thomas hits the hole on the right, gets pulled down after picking up 6. Next play, Thomas gets it again. He ducks ahead and gets the 1st down. It's 1st and 10 for the Tigers. Thomas takes the trap up the middle and gains another 9 yards. 2 plays later, Thomas tries to go up the middle again, but gets stuffed. But on 4th down, Thomas finds some space and fights ahead for 4 yards. The Tigers drive will continue. Austin rolls to his right and throws a rope to Paxton for 12 yards. Then on 1st down, Thomas bounces it to the left, gets the corner, turns on the Jets, and gets tackled after gaining 16. 2 plays later, Austin with the 3-step drop and hits Terrell on the slant for 8. Next play, Austin keeps the option right and gets into the end zone. Touchdown, Grambling. Tigers extend their lead to 14. Then after a Bama 3 and out, Thomas continues to gash the Tide, this time up the middle for 7. 2 plays later, Austin with the drop back hits Sean Edwards on the sideline. He turns upfield, spins, and gains 10. 2 plays later, Thomas takes the trap up the middle and gains another 6 yards. He's having a great first half, already at 133 yards. Later in the drive, Austin drops back and hits Chad on the outside for 9 yards. Then Austin goes back to the air, rolls left, and he's looking to go deep, but he's picked off by Dunlap in the end zone. Not a smart throw by the junior, but Bama could not capitalize. Tigers offense goes 2-minute drill, and Austin shows off his touch, hitting Edwards on the outside for 24. Then Thomas takes the handoff up the middle and muscles ahead for 9 yards. Next play, Thomas gets it one more time, finds tons of running room, and gets wrapped up after a 14-yard gain. 2 plays later, Austin continues his big first half, gaining another 6 yards. Drive with stall, Gordon comes on for the field goal, but he pushes it right. No good. Bama takes over just before the half. Harris takes the handoff, cuts back, sheds a tackle, and gallops his way to 17 yards. Then Tua goes back to the air. He has tons of time, steps up, and hits Tennyson wide open cutting back. He gets upfield and gains 22. 2 seconds left. Bama tries a long field goal, but the kicker pushes it just left. No good. And that will send us to halftime with Grambling State leading 21-7. The Tigers are doing a great job slowing down the Bama offense, and they're winning in the trenches. Let's see if we can keep it going in the second half. Start at third, Harris takes the handoff, bounces it out right, drops his shoulders, and gains 11. Next play, Tua goes play action, and the senior QB takes off. He runs over one Tiger and it gets popped after gaining 13. Then Harris gets going. He hits the hole up the middle, bounces off Tigers, and is off to the races. Smith finally catches up to him after a huge gain. First down for Bama. Robinson takes a delay, sheds a tackle, turns on the jet, spins, and gets pulled down after picking up 16. 3 plays later, Harris finds a crease and muscles into the end zone. Touchdown, Bama. GSU would take over, and Austin goes back to the air. He hits Paxton on the outside for the first. Then the Tigers' run game, it's dominating. Thomas darts ahead for 6. Then look at that hole on the left. Thomas saw it and hit it and picks up another 12 yards. Then Austin with the 3-step drop and throws a rope to Chad for 9. Then on 3rd and 1, Thomas hits the hole up the middle for 8 yards. First down, Tigers. GSU inside the red zone. Austin keeps the option right, cuts inside, and gains 7. 2 plays later, JT goes up the middle, untouched into the end zone. Touchdown, Grambling. Lead back up to 2 scores. Next Bama possession, Harris tries to bounce outside, but he meets Josh Carey and the TFL. 2nd and long for Bama, Tua with the deep drop, and he breaks out. He jumps over a Tiger and fights for 11 yards. Then on 3rd down, Harris tries to bounce it outside, but Collins is there to stop him. Alabama forced to punt. Tigers take over his 2nd and long. Thomas finds some space on the left and gains 10. The slants are killing Bama. Austin hits Terrell again, and he spins away for a nice gain. Next play, Austin drops back, tries to hit Gunn on the outside, but Dunlap jumps the route and gets his 2nd INT on the day. Bama looks to capitalize to it with a 3-step drop. He moves to his left, but Christopher Water comes in and lowers the boom for the sack. 3rd and long for Bama. Tua hits Harris on the screen, but Stewart pushes him out of bounds, forcing a 4th down. And Bama is lined up to go for it. Tua with the deep drop, sheds the sack, goes deep, and Bennett breaks it up. Turnover on downs. Great stand by the G-men. And the Tigers look to make them pay. Austin drops back, rolls left, turns upfield, and picks up 9 yards. A few plays later, Austin goes back to the air and connects with Terrell for his 7th catch on the day. Then on 1st down, Austin drops back and hits Paxton across the middle for 9 yards. Then on 3rd and short, Thomas goes up the middle and gains 9. Later in the drive, Austin drops back, but Daniel Wright comes untouched and gets the sack. Nick Gordon comes on to kick the chip shot field goal, putting the Tigers up by 17. Bama looks to answer to it with the deep drop and hits Jerry Jeudy on the outside for 22. Then Tua goes back to the air and hits Tennyson on the outside for another 9 yards. 2 plays later, Tua drops back and hits Jeudy on the outside again. He gets the first and tack on another 15 yards for the face mask. Then Harris goes absolute beast mode, running over Tigers for 8 yards. 2 plays later, Tua drops back, but here comes the blitz. Charles Butler gets to him and gets the sack. Then on 4th and 3, Tua goes back to the air. He scrambles up the middle, dives ahead for the 1st down. 2 plays later, Robinson bowls his way into the end zone. Bama now down 10. Tide set up for the onside kick. Gunn can't get it, and Bama recovers. Oh, no, not again. Just over 2.5 left in the game. Tua goes back to the air. He's looking to go deep, but Ron Bennett picks it off, and he turns upfield. He's got some room. Bennett hits the sidelines when he's finally pushed out at the 5-yard line. What a play by the corner. Then Austin would drop back and hits Paxton in the end zone. Touchdown, Grambling. The Tigers are starting to pull away, but Bama won't go down without a fight. Tua drops back, looking to go outside, but is picked off by James Herron, and he is gone. James Herron puts the nail in the coffin, and GSU would get their revenge. 45-29 is your final. Phil Austin had a solid day, 19 of 26 for 183 yards, 2 touchdowns, and 2 interceptions. On the ground, Joe Thomas had himself a day. 34 carries for 231 yards and 2 scores. Out wide, C. Tizzle caught 7 balls for 79 yards. Paxton and Bradford each caught a TD pass. On defense, Josh Carey and Brian Smith each had 9 tackles, but it was 2 interceptions late that sealed the game. Bennett started things, and then Herron ended it with that pick 6. This has got to be the biggest win in Grambling State history. Let's see if the Tigers can stay on this high as the Boilermakers of Purdue come into town next week. Thanks for watching, guys. Make sure you smash that thumbs up button and subscribe if you're brand new. And don't forget to hit those links in my description. Follow your boy on Twitter, Facebook, and IG at Big C Gat Game. Have a great day, guys. 2 fingers in the air. Peace.